Hey everyone, it's me again. Gonna go over a couple things today. Some of the things that I've already been over, but I know some of you are struggling with recovery, and I kind of wanted to reiterate things I've already said. Like I said before, I wasn't always a good patient. I wasn't always compliant. About 90% of the time I was, but there was that 10% of the time that I would be manipulative and try to get out of doing things. One of the times I remember, I'll tell you the cookie story. When I first got into my program, I was put on a Heart Smart diet. So it was like bland chicken, gross vegetables, like with no taste, and then since I was in a unit where all kinds of patients were in, we're talking, drug addicts, alcoholics, you name it. They had a dining area, and they got, regular food. So they would have like this buffet out, and they got to pick what they wanted to eat with soda and coffee, and all of which that I wasn't able to have, and fresh baked cookies. I wanted those cookies from the first night I was there. I think it was about a few days into the inpatient program. They had left the cookies out. I don't really know why, but I couldn't help myself, and I got a hold of them, and immediately, I wanted to get rid of it, and I did. So I messed up when I was inpatient. I decided to talk about it the next day when I was in the program, in process group, and because of that, actually it was a good thing in a way, because of that I was told, that it's okay to slip up, it's okay to make mistakes, we're only human, to not dwell on it, just to pick yourself back up and focus on going forward. And that's something that I live by the rest of the days in recovery. It's very, very important that you know that. Everybody has slip-ups, and if they say they don't, they're lying. Everybody has slip-ups, and we make mistakes. We're human. But the important thing is not to dwell on it. To pick yourself back up, regain your focus, and move forward. One thing that I learned when I was in the program, did I always accomplish them? No, but I tried. And that's what's important. I kept fighting. I had a couple days when I was in the program that I know you guys will probably remember that I talked about Boost. If we didn't finish 90% of a meal, we would have to drink a Boost on top of that meal. So a couple of times, I manipulated the staff and told them I was sick, and that way I didn't have to eat my meals. They would just give me a Boost. So I wasn't always good. I still had those days where the monster, and that's what I named it, the monster's voice would be so much louder than my own. Even when I was an outpatient living with my parents, I did that a couple times as well, pretend I was sick, so I just have to drink a Boost and not eat. I also binge and purged, like one time at my parents' house. And the thing, though, that makes me very, very proud of myself is when I went into inpatient, I told them all the rituals that I would do before I would practice my disorder, and I made sure to tell them, do not trust me yet. I don't trust myself. Please don't trust me, even though it looks like I'm doing good. Another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is getting rid of any destructive friendships you may have. I know that that's hard. It's one of the hardest parts of recovery, is letting go of people that are not good for you, not healthy for you. But it's something you really need to do, because those that aren't healthy, they hold you down. So you got to ask yourself, how much do you want recovery? You don't have to be rude to them. I can't tell you how to let go of the friendship. I had to do that, to a few people, and it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. But again, I'm going to let you know, goals, so important. Set goals every single night. Yes, you'll have days that you don't accomplish your goals, but that's okay, Pick yourself back up, set yourself goals for the next day, and move on. Try to accomplish them. Challenge yourself. Challenges are supposed to be uncomfortable. When I was in the program, since where I went was right on the beach, we had to do a few bathing suit challenges. You talk about uncomfortable, right? Ugh. So we had to wear our bathing suits, walk to the beach, sit down, eat our lunch, have our process group. Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it the first few times at all. It got a little easier, but it wasn't my cup of tea. I remember one time when we were leaving from one of our challenges at the beach, I was walking and these two guys got up and started snapping pictures of me. And they were relentless, okay? They were actually walking with me snapping pictures. Yeah, if I wasn't uncomfortable enough, right? Anyway, so challenges are supposed to be uncomfortable. They're supposed to take you out of your comfort zone. So set daily goals and challenges for yourself. Very, very important. And remember, I also slipped up. I also made mistakes. Look where I'm at now. You'll get there too. Don't be so hard on yourself. Keep trying. That's what really matters, is keep trying. Oh, one more thing. I wanted to talk about the ED voice. Okay, my monster. When I had my eating disorder, I didn't know much about eating disorders. Really nothing about eating disorders. And I didn't know about ANAD and all that other stuff. So when I was in process group, I was so afraid to tell them that there's this voice in my head that tells me to do these things. I was afraid that if I told them, I'd be put in a straitjacket. Eventually, I got up enough courage and said, you know, hey, this is what's happening, and I'm hearing this voice in my head, and it tells me to get rid of my food, and da-da-da-da. I was so relieved when every single person in that room said, me too. Whew. Oh my gosh. I was like so prepared to be like locked up in some kind of padded cell with a straitjacket. Anyways, have a good day. Recovery is possible. I did it. You can do it. Set daily goals. You need the structure. Very important. And challenges. Bye.